Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FCEL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Thursday, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. But after today's price movement, a little up, couple of updates and adjustments need to be made. First thing is, the price is hovering down around this green line here. But now that we have more data, it seems as though with the pullback, the more accurate level of support is going to be down here right around the 35-cent mark going into next week. So 35 cents, definitely an important level. And I talked about this in Thursday's video, but now it really pertains because, giving the bulls a little leeway here. But if the price now comes down to 35 and breaks below there, well, then at that point in time, from a very literal perspective, that would literally be putting the price right back inside of this range that it just broke out of. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. So that is why, that 35-cent mark definitely does need a hold because the last thing you would want is to see the price go back to where it, was. However, if, history continues to repeat itself and the price comes down there and once again 35 holds and then eventually the price starts to work its way back upwards, from the bigger picture point of view at that point, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have lows right there. You'd have these lows down there. If you envision each of those as stair steps, well, hey, now you have overall stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. It's going to make progress forward. And again, in this situation, quote unquote, progress being defined as 35 cents. As in regards to levels of resistance, nothing new here to report. Still have that overall level up there at 42 cents. And then from the overarching point of view, that pink line there looks like it'll come into play next week, which is the 200 period moving average. So I get that line's way up there, but keyword being moving. So as next week plays out, that line will move itself downwards and get more and more relevant. But as of right now, in my opinion, at least, top priority is not necessarily breaking levels of resistance. It's more so all about just trying to stabilize out and maintain above that 35-cent mark. So we'll see what the bulls do with it next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.